Oh, I'll take that.
I know you will. See Todd, bye Todd.
All right, welcome back to another West Coast Davengers. I'm sorry, Shawn. I'm going to steal that for my Japan video. Sorry, but not really. All right, everybody, welcome to the third week of my Tokyo videos. Yes, I spent almost 3 weeks in Japan, and I filmed a lot of different aspects of it, some of the things that I picked up, some of the places I visited, and a lot of interesting stuff. So today's video is going to be very early on the trip. Shawn took me to a pop-up book venue that he goes to once a week usually. You can see him usually posting photos of it on his Instagram because it's war. He calls it war, and you don't really believe it until you see it. He calls some of the all the old men that go there to buy books, they're savages, and I got to see it firsthand, and God, it was a war. And then after that, he took me to a bookshop. That was the first bookshop I think I went to with him. And I was still, very much, my brain was not really comprehending the things that I was experiencing because it's a completely different culture. It's a completely different world. And also the time change. Tokyo is 17 hours ahead of Western Washington where I live. And so, lots of stuff going on in here, as usual. Before we get started, please hit the like button, comment down below, just anything you want to, say, thoughts, what your thoughts are watching this book war. And don't forget to subscribe to my podcast Direct Edition. Third season begins in 2025, probably the first Monday in January. So please do that. There's going to be a lot of Japan content on there as well. And before we get started, I want to say thank you to everybody that has been a part of this journey. And I hope you really enjoy these Tokyo videos because I had such a blast, and I'm going to make it a yearly thing, I think. So Manga Quest 2024, right here.
Yeah, dude. Peaceful nation until you try to buy books.
Right, you can kind of tell.
I can tell what's going to be manga
and what's not, yeah.
And we want to look for some art books, anime art books, those MOOCs that they put out. Will be like, Fist of the North Star, Matsumoto Reiji, old vintage magazines.
Here's some manga.
Dr. Slump. Akira Toriyama. It was what he put out before Devilman. This would be it's a little bit foxy on the sides, but that's 200 yen. It'd be a good one to have for a personal collection.
There you go. Going to guy.
I think I have one in stock already. If not, I would buy it.
Well, you gonna buy it or should I?
Here, let me carry it. I'll carry it for now. I usually just make a stack at the desk. They're really nice. This is where I can find all my old VHS.
Yeah.
Like $2-3 each, man.
Nice.
So we can dig through them.
Wait. What are those?
Original Devilman with Shin Devilman. It's a little bit expensive though, in my opinion.
What do we got here?
I've been hunting manga so long, brother, that I can spot the Hino Hideshi from a mile away, man. It's like a manga from the 80s. It's like something weird like that,
What is this?
Oh, dude, Satoichi. Ooh, I bought this for Jeff Darrow.
Oh, nice. What kind of... Is this a surfing manga?
I've never seen it before, but yep, looks like it. I have to flip through it. Ah, Punk. That's a good one, too. Henshin. Pokoida and Henshin Tamaida. When he spins his dick, he turns into a superhero.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I heard it. I remember when Ed was talking about that, and I think you were talking about it too in one of your videos. You don't forget that superpower.
It's an amazing superpower.
Oh, that's cool.
Maeda Toshio. And when you see weird stuff like this, always take a look inside. 'Cause you never
like
know
a
if
zine, maybe?
Yeah, it might be like a little rare doji. At the end, like if there's any stuff, or like these kind of pocket books too. Like this size.
That's cool.
You can find some cool horror ones, or like anime ones, or robot ones. That one's a bit expensive.
Oh, this is a Miyazaki, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Can I see it?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's Sento Sen.
Is it a picture book?
It's a picture book based on the anime. That's why it's so cheap. It's not an illustration book, but it's only 300 yen too.
I'll take that.
I have one in stock already though.
Who's the artist on it?
Go Nagai.
Oh.
1970, one of his early ones.
Oh, wow.
It's like... Dang. Heaven's Door. Go Nagai Human with Wings. Yeah, man.
Oh, no.
This one is like a weird optical, like discs that spin. I might have to get one of these just to check it out.
Yeah, just to see what it looks like on the
The
inside.
thing with them is if they are super cool, then later I can go online and try to track down
Yeah,
like sets of them.
yeah. What's this?
Oh, that's some horror comics. Is kind of like a hibari.
Yeah.
Mibara. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. It's not prawns, it's prawn.
A photo book of Hoshi.
Well, the first successful Savage book war has been won. Mostly by Shawn, but a little bit like by me. Right here.
Devilman the First. This is a great set.
Is that the first book, first printings?
No, it's not the first. It's the reprint of the original. What is it? 73. Mizuki Shigeru yokai stuff. Some umes. Actually, I like this umes. This is the fox-eyed young woman. Early 70s.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
good era for him. It's more like a Japanese folklore than a horror. But there's always some jump scares at the end. Some Hino
What is
Hideshi.
this?
Remina. It was translated into English. Junji Ito.
I thought the art looked familiar.
Yeah, that
Look at
one's
that.
been released in English. I have a bunch at the house that have not been released in English though.
Is this a one book? Like
Yeah, it's just a one shot.
That's cheap. I'll buy it.
Mudman.
So what's on this? Is this different manga here on this?
Yeah, you're gonna get more retro stuff over here, and then a little bit of newer stuff in shoujo, like girls stuff over there, and then kind of a mix over in this part of the shelf. And then retro magazines over there, photo books over there.
The stacks is what I always want to look through stacks.
Yeah. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Oh, I like all those. Whoa. Fawn Baudet. $12, I believe. Is it Frazetta? No, Arthur Sidham. This looks old.
Old shoujo flower comic for
little girls.
ladies.
Yeah.
Romance for the girls. Oh no, I kind of go through phases. I'm out searching for art books and going to shops specifically for art.
Right. That's what your target sites are set on.
Yeah, or same with the erotica. If it's erotica I'm looking for, I'm going to shops specifically for erotica, you know.
Because those are.
There's some good Lone Trulé. Japanese edition of Lone Sloan.
I don't know this book.
It's a.
Yeah, I don't know too much Juliet. I know more Mobius than Juliet. Anything about this?
No, I haven't seen it. It's new to the shop. I've seen a couple of the other prints she has, but
It's pretty cool.
Rafe, B. Rafe.
That's
I don't know who it is.
let me see. How much was it? 20,000.
Starlog issues.
So they had their own Did they have different covers and stuff than what they would have in the States?
All the Starlogs here are like a lot. They're all for the Japanese market, you know.
That's cool. So is this Garo?
Yeah, these are all Garo issues. So I like the 80s ones with King Terry on the covers. And I like a lot of the artists from the 80s.
How come it's easier to find these than it is old shonens? Do people keep these?
They kind of hold up better than Shonen. And people that bought Garo, it's like underground comics collectors. So they actually care about the content, whereas like a Shonen, people just throw it in the garbage.
Away, yeah.
When they're done with it. So I'm not going to get Starlogs today.
Man, it's like almost, to my eyes, like all of this stuff just looks unique. But that's obviously because I'm in a place that I'm not used to being in.
Yeah.
So, shorter video. We just I tried to film the footage that I could. I will give you this disclaimer about my experiences in Japan. Space is limited. So what we're used to in the States or in Canada or in the UK, where you have these like aisleways that you can kind of walk past people, not in Japan. So some of the footage is super close up because of that, because there's not a lot of space, and I'm like holding the camera, or I have it strapped here and I'm looking at books. So I do the best I can. But the haul, this was 4 weeks ago as of right now. This all happened 4 weeks ago. So the only two things that I can remember that I picked up that day was this Hellstar Ramina early Junji Ito book, which is for me. I actually wanted to check this out, and looking at Junji Ito's art, it's a feast for the eyes. And then I did pick up the Godzilla Kong original VHS from Toho, even though originally I was blocked, as you saw in the video. It was a lot of fun to experience that. Like I said, that was very early on in the trip, so I was just kind of getting used to looking at all Japanese language books and Japanese spines and stuff like that. And it was great to just go with Shawn. And Shawn, if you don't know who Shawn is, Japan Book Hunter, big thanks to him for, playing a faux host to me. He basically helped me set this trip up with a lot of advice, and then I stayed across the street from his office at the Metz Hotel in Koenji. A couple other things about this. like I said, this was now at the time of filming 4 weeks ago. If you do want to see all of the stuff that I brought back, or 95% of the stuff I brought back, you can watch the live show that I did the week I came back. I will link it. You will see it right after the credits roll in this. You'll be able to click on it and watch. So then you can see my full haul from the trip minus the art that I got, because that was shipped later. But yeah, this is just the beginning of the videos, and I'm really delighted to share this with you. So expect a lot more. Don't forget to subscribe to Japan Book Hunter on YouTube, because we did some team up videos. Part 1 will be on his channel. Part 2 will be on this channel. So you don't want to miss either part. And once again, Direct Edition is a podcast that I have. So please subscribe to that. You'll find the links down below. But you can find it on every major streaming platform. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to like, don't forget to hit like, subscribe it to the podcast, hit the bell for notifications, drop a comment down below. Big thanks to Joe for editing this. Arigato gozaimasu. West Coast Davengers. Matane.